You must live long, my lord. Congratulations on the new release. It's still there, foreign.
Still there on the state side, you know. Still there on the state side. I mean, there I go home and then come back over here and I look for this line up for go back home again, you see. What's up, my lord?
Me, I got touchdown, Papa. It's only taken me 18 years, but it's coming.
Me there wait, me say me the state side, but me say me soon got me yard, so let me know when you are forward.
Monday, you're willing and sparing life. Monday, evening time. Pray for me.
But Claude, you got up on me heart strong. You're brave. You're about things, my lord. Got you.
Well, if I even one buckle of it buy upon your earth strong, earth strong, earth strong, earth strong. You see, if a Monday or your birthday celebrate, bust a buckle, bust a crate, Jaja.
Ajai, meaning conqueror or savior in the Arabic tongue, is a name chosen by Brian Todd Antonio Sean Boucher to represent him in the musical space. Ras Ajai was a Jamaican reggae and dancehall recording artist, singer and songwriter. Born the 15th of June 1983 at the Spanish Town Hospital, Ajai was adopted by Pastor Brown and his wife at just 5 months old. He was raised in the Browns' family home in Waterford, Portmore, St. Catherine, Jamaica. Throughout the years, Ajai grew to love, respect, and wholly recognize the Browns as his parents, as they had given him the love and nurturing that characterizes a parent to a child relationship. Being adopted by a pastor, one expects that Ajai had to go to church, and it was there he first got involved with music. Being a member of the church choir, he not only learned to sing, but also learned to play various musical instruments as well, like the keyboard, drums and bass guitar. His dad encouraged him all throughout his formative years to lead a responsible life, give as much as he can, and help as long as he can. This is the Support for Support show. I am Dissector Selector, kae-c, with an exceptionally heavy heart, so I will speak where I can and let the music do the bits that I cannot. Underneath me now is a Money Matters entertainment production. This is Love Rhythm, and I am going to give you Ras Ajai's piece, sounding like this.
Hey, this is love. Hey, just to prove my love, I'd cross the ocean floor for your love. There'll never be a love like mine. You could ever search the world and find a virtuous woman is so divine. Hearts so pure, humble and kind. See the things I dream to do, I'm not able to. But this I promise you, that my love is yours. 'Cause I'm your king and girl, you're my queen, and ain't no one could ever come between. This love we share is real. Do you know what I mean, girl? I'm your king and girl, you're my queen, and ain't no one could ever come between. This love we share is real. Can you feel how I feel, girl? Ooh, I can't express the way my heart's inflamed. From you I can't refrain. feeling love, like this is sent from above, floating on the wings of a dove. This is how you make me feel. Through the pain and the strife, you stood by my side. Through the ups and the downs, even when I played around, you still came around. Love is word, power, sound. Yes, it's to the ground. Girl, I'm your king and girl, you're my queen, and ain't no one could ever come between. This love we share is real. Do you know what I mean, girl? I'm your king and girl, you're my queen, and ain't no one could ever come between. This love we share is real. Can you feel how I feel, girl? I'm your king and girl, you're my queen, and ain't no one could ever come between. This love we share is real. Do you know what I mean, girl? I'm your king and girl, you're my queen, and ain't no one could ever come between. This love we share is real. Do you know what I mean, girl?
The unmistakable sounds of Ras Ajai with a track called This Is Love. This is going to be a different kind of support for support show today. As I mentioned, or as I aforementioned, my heart is heavy. So I'm just going to represent the best way I know how. And for those of you who are not aware, Ras Ajai, born Brian Boucher, is no longer with us. And so I've had difficulty trying to put this show together for more than one reason, not just from a presentation stance, but also from a moral stance. And I'm fully aware of the side eyes that some DJs and selectors get when they want to start supporting an artist when they're no longer here, no longer able to feel the love, which should be a genuine thing rather than doing it because everyone else is doing it thing, or doing it because you're not here thing. But then looking back at my friendship journey with Ras Ajai, I came to the realization that this show is not about a doing what everyone's doing thing, and it isn't about a representing him now that he's not here thing, because I've represented and I've been representing since 2014/15. And my SoundCloud says it all. I avidly advise people to check out my SoundCloud, and the works are there. The support is there for any artist who has supported my journey. I always show appreciation and I always give thanks. And Ras Ajai was definitely one of those. And even going through my SoundCloud and back through emails and all of those things that you do when you're grieving and you're trying to grasp and hold on to every little morsel that you can. I've gone back and I'm going to share an interview with you guys later on in the show that I did with Ras Ajai in 2015, I believe it was. And it was brief. My technique wasn't as refined as it is now. But even listening to our conversation back there, right up to present day, which is what I opened the show with, this will never be about what other people are doing. This is about the love that I have for someone and will always have for somebody who should still be here but is no longer.
Protect me, Jaja, along the way. 'Cause folks out there will have a lot of things to say. 'Cause they don't know the struggle that have come my way, and how you made a way when there seems to be no way. Blessings, man, I see I get realer. In a the game of life, man, I the dealer. The girl in your life, she a creeper. Watch her that. Sealer, the situations where you guide me through, could I never follow them and be ungrateful to you. If you do the negativities, if you do, now get caught up, it's a no light, no fool. Protect me, Jaja, along the way. 'Cause folks out there will have a lot of things to say. 'Cause they don't know the struggle that have come my way, and how you made a way when there seems to be no way. When me sick the most, I am a me healer. The real never try prove, say them realer. No sort of water make them heart cleaner. Watch is a change color, sealer. Me not have no time to see what people do. Me them on me own journey, not have time for you. Then rise up, me so watch them get slow. Yo, the most I for sure will be faithful to you. Protect me, Jaja, along the way. 'Cause folks out there will have a lot of things to say. 'Cause they don't know the struggle that have come my way, and how you made a way when there seems to be no way. Blessings, man, I see I get realer. In a the game of life, man, I the dealer. The girl in your life, she a creeper. Watch her that. Sealer, the situations where you guide me through, could I never follow them and be ungrateful to you. If you do the negativities, if you do, now get caught up, it's a no light, no fool. Protect me, Jaja, along the way. 'Cause folks out there will have a lot of things to say. 'Cause they don't know the struggle that have come my way, and how you made a way when there seems to be no way.
Ajai attended the Waterford Infant School, then moved on to Waterford Primary School, and after graduating attended the Waterford High School, which were all in his community. Leaving school at age 17, he first worked as a cashier before becoming a member of staff at the Ministry of National Security as an accounting clerk. After leaving the ministry, Ajai dived fully into his music career, as according to him, music is his first love, and he had to start giving it 150% instead of trying to focus his energies on two things at once. In the initial stages of his career, Ras Ajai was being mentored by the legendary Jamaican saxophonist Dean Fraser and internationally acclaimed reggae star Taurus Riley. Now, he was doing a lot of work with Grammy award-winning international dancehall sensation Sean Paul through his label Dirty Rock Promotions. It's difficult reading this bio because it's in present tense, and I'm still getting used to the past tense situation, but I will continue. Ajai was a man of many musical styles. On one hand, you could classify his music as reggae, soul, and on the other, he definitely sung rebel music and more recently dancehall. One thing is for sure, his talents speak volumes on all fronts. In 2017, Ras Ajai dropped his biggest song to date, an ode to marijuana called Smoking Loud, which had been in heavy rotation on reggae-focused radio stations since then. He followed that up with a release of Peanut Bender, Pack Up Your Things, and Revolution Time, which had been mildly successful in the reggae space. In 2018, he released Money for Run for Dirty Rock Promotions, first rhythm release, the Gang Gang Rhythm. The song gained him much more ears as people were able to see Ajai's lyrical talent and flow on a dancehall beat. Fast forward to June 2019, Dirty Rock Productions released the Callaloo Rhythm, which features his dancehall hit, the Ras Ajai. Currently, the Ras Ajai was making waves in the dancehall space as a staple at dancehall events and in radio land. I'm going to play another tune before I run out of steam.
Say she wants to know. Say she wants to know. Say she wants to know. See, just before I put the lighter to my spliff, piece of breeze go blow, it's allowed she get a whiff. Must have been an offensive aroma. It gave the impetus to make her come over. Kinda know there was a question when the motion get close. Touch me from my shoulder, say to tickle her nose. And she really gotta know, what is it I'm smoking? I'll say it proud, smoking loud. No
Hotter sounds, Dissector Selector.
Me bun me chalice in a crowd, I'll say it proud, smoking loud. No afraid for smoke in a crowd, I'll say it proud, smoking loud. Me steam chalice in a crowd. Miss officer down to arrest. Now have no criminal or no thief fi address. Me get that dryer from inna the BX and fit tell you the truth of it. Have a ya straight, watch ya the woman a yard. There's a problem on street. Youth a terrorist and have me house in a mess. Sight of ya place me herb, ain't nobody that too vex. This is the only way me know fi release the stress. Say it proud, smoking loud. No afraid for smoke in a crowd, I'll say it proud, smoking loud. Me bun me chalice in a crowd, I'll say it proud, smoking loud. No afraid for smoke in a crowd, I'll say it proud, smoking loud. Me steam me chalice in a crowd. Just before I put the lighter to my split, piece of breeze go blow, it's allowed she get a whip. Must have been an offensive aroma. It gave the impetus to make her come over. Kinda know there was a question when the motion get close. Touch me from my shoulder, say to stink up her nose. Oh, but you really gotta know, what is it I'm smoking? I'll say it.
So I'm going to take a little delve into Ras Ajai's musical influences, which are as follows. They spanned a wide cross-section of genres, which is unusual for a reggae dancehall artist. He was always had respect for the music of Peter Tosh, Dennis Brown, Beres Hammond, Buju Banton, and Bounty Killer, who are huge reggae dancehall artists. You have to excuse me because I'm trying to adapt and trying. His favorites, however, are Otis Redding, Sam Cooke, Nat King Cole, Sade, India Irene, Nora Jones, and Joss Stone. I need to personally add that I know that Ajai was a fan of Kem because he introduced me to some Kem tracks, and that was a wild conversation because the conversation was about music and what he was listening to. I think the question that I posed was, what are you listening to right now? And he said Kem and sent me a couple of tracks, and I was mind blown because I was not expecting that at all. But this goes on to say, Ajai says, different ones, meaning musicians, affected him in different ways and has had some influence on how he does his music, with somewhat of a fusion or his unique spin on music. Ajai's aspiration was to leave an indelible mark on reggae/dancehall music and the world. You've certainly done that, my friend. He hoped to be a solid contributor to music in general with his talent. Like those before him, he would like to have albums that are successful, not just in the Caribbean region, but internationally as well. He saw himself in the future possibly giving other young talents opportunities that were afforded to him, as he believes in paying it forward, and as his dad taught him, help as much as you can, as long as you can.
Yeah, Rastafari, I go by the youth and true stress and true pain. I this last year I go by the youth them, I take some power from the king. Yeah, but you're saying as I walk along this journey, my king. Enough of them not real, Yeah, friend them want to take my life, what I think. Woo! This is enough for them to rate me. And if them get the chances, them would have gladly instigate me. I beg you listen to me clearly. When me a talk, all my people, yes, I hope you me hear me. Some man a soldier in a army. So naive could you touch or wherever try to fall me. The king is always there to guide me. And in this Gideon, me tell you he is right here beside me. Allow me to live my life, my life. I mean not come for boots no one. I mean not come for bring no strife. Hey, allow me to live my life, my life. Cause me have to feed me youth. So me not come for snooze for lose. Some tell me straight to me a iron balloon. And how them think it better if me try out to tune. Still I come and tell me about me song a big tune. But if success are the bride, then I'm me and the groove. That's why me have to make it down for me and my crew. The blessings them done up but giving thanks with a few. Bless up all the youths me say when them pass through. Instead of criticizing, they just do as I do. When allow me to live my life, my life. I mean not come with boots no hard. I mean not come with bring no strife. Hey, just allow me to live my life, my life. Cause me have to feed me youth. So me not come with snooze for lose. Enough of them come a smile on your face. And behind your back, them a kill you with hate. Them can't tie me out because me know some it no pay. Them can't draw me out because the rasta and the lace. Big up every warrior from your nose so you're straight. For a bit of shower, it's never too late. Bless up all the fans, me have to tell you that straight. With the strength alone, it carry me set through the last days. And allow me to live my life, my life. Cause me not come for boots no hard. I mean not come for bring no strife. Hey, just allow me to live my life, my life. Cause me have to feed me youth. So me not come for snooze to lose. This is enough for them to rate me. And if them get the chances, them would have gladly instigate me. I beg you listen to me clearly. When me a turn all my people, yes I hope when they hear me. Some man a soldier in a army. So naive could they touch you or ever try before me. The king is always here to guide me. And in this idiot, man I tell you he is right here beside me. Allow me to live.
So for those of you who have just locked in, for those of you who've just locked in, we have an artist by the name of Ras Ajai on the line, live on SFDC Radio. I'm gonna see if he's ready. You ready?
Ready like Freddy. Ready like Freddy.
Okay, you're live now. So for the
Blessed love and great is the so we can greet the world. We can greet the world.
Go ahead.
So I say blessed love and greetings. This is Ras Ajai. You don't know the things that Haile Selassie is the Almighty. You don't know this is an unconquerable sound out of the black side, out of the team Ras Ajai family. We say Dissector Selector. You don't know it said one love, peace out every time.
Don't mimic me. One love, peace out every time, for real. At least I know you listen to my show. That's good.
I do.
That's good. That's a good look right there. So for the listeners who aren't as familiar with you as I am, do you want to tell us a bit about yourself, your heritage, where you grew up, and where you are now?
Well, all right. I was born in Spanish Town, Jubilee Hospital. We grew up at Spanish Town in a St. Catherine. You don't know we are Jamaican, so you know that's something they go. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, our upbringing, right now we live at Portmore. You don't know what's at Portmore, we think there, so we just a launch out from there. So our upbringing was in a church background. We come from the church setting, so you don't know where I come from them upbringing there. So we give thanks to where it is now.
Okay. And so, growing up where you are now, musical influences, because you said you grew up in a church background, is that where your musical influence came from? Or did it?
Well, I think the discovery of the talent came from being in the church, because as most artists in Jamaica, they went to church, because Jamaica is quote unquote a Christian or a religious country. So, most children had to go to Sunday school and had to do all of this. So, this is a part of the Jamaican history or the Jamaican upbringing. You have to go to Sunday school in the morning, so that's where the talent get discovered in terms of, you can sing, you sing in a little Sunday school choir and these things. So This is how it all started.
Okay. I can hear birds. Did you tell them to come along and sing for me?
Well, right now, as your Bob said, I will have one little bird sit down in my door and step right at the other tree. I don't know, but I want little bird.
Nice one. Okay, so your artist name, obviously Ras Ajai, it doesn't stray very far from your Christian name, right?
Well, Ras meaning head, as in, Rastafari, Ras meaning head, and Ajai meaning conqueror in the Sheik tongue, in the Arabic tongue, so you know it go. So it's, the head conqueror, if you want to put it that way there. So may I be blessed.
Okay. And so, going on to your musical career, who have you worked with previously? I'll stop at that part of the question. So if you just let the listeners know who you've worked with thus far.
Well, thus far, as we say, we represent Team Black Style anyway, with a big up Ras Ajai, big up Dean Fraser, big up the whole Black Style band, big up Shane Brown, Alien, we big up because that is my camp. I record with Dean Fraser mostly. That's the producer I work with most of all. Mm-hmm. But then again, we work with other producers. We work with Matt Dove Music Production, who is the producer for a couple of tracks for Ras Ajai. We work with a various plethora of producers, we give thanks.
Okay, and I did actually just feature your track with Mr. Cotton Picker. Who Silver Fox is actually familiar with, so that was good. Yeah.
That is a track that's produced by Dean Fraser. That was a track produced by Dean Fraser. That song went number one locally here. We're hoping that it will go number one in the UK. We give thanks. I remember you asked me a question earlier, the musical influences. Our musical influences are, I'd say Danny McClurkin. Mm-hmm. I'd say Percy Sledge. I would tell you Peebo Bryson. I would tell you Teddy P. We go back to Otis Redding, Sam Cooke. More of a old school. I'm into the doo-wop. When you go back to, you go back to the groups. Mm-hmm. If you should go back to the groups, you're going back to the Melodians, you're going back to the Temptations, groups like those. So that is kind of where my influence in music came from.
Okay, so you're more of a soul when it comes to listening to music. It's the whole souls, 70s and 80s kind of. If
you should check my car right now,
mm-hmm.
You're going to find Teddy P. You're going to find Desmond Decker.
Yeah.
Yes, the Israelite. You're going to find. You might find a Taras Riley as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't listen much nowadays. And Drake. You might find a Drake in the playlist because Drake is my boy like that, you know.
Okay. So, who have you shared a stage with? Well, I suppose we've done that in the who have you worked with previously. So the other part of the question would be, who would you like to share a stage with who you haven't already?
All right, well, who I haven't shared stage with, well, we give thanks to the persons who we have shared stage with so far. You know, it's been a pleasure and a joy thus far. But in terms of wanting to share the stage, I'd love to share the stage with Barry Salmon.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about somebody who has passed and gone, then we're going to talk about Dennis Brown for me. I am a Dennis Brown fan, I'm a Peter Tosh fan, so I'm a Bob Marley fan as well, but I would want to work with Peter Tosh or Dennis Brown. You have Joseph Culture Hill, who I don't want to share stage with. It would be nice to share stage with Chronix. You know, I like sharing stage with Israel. I always share stage with Israel, the Cotton Picker.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a joy at all times. Well, I've done it with Sizzla before. I've shared stage with Sizzla. I've shared stage with Half Point. I've shared stage with Jimmy Riley, Taurus Riley, various ones. But in terms of who we want to work with, now musically, I wouldn't mind working with Kez Nambi. I like the stuff that he's doing. I like the stuff that Jesse Royal is doing as well. There's two artists right now, one by the name of Dan Java and one by the name of Sidan. Those two artists are on a level right now that, you know, I'm listening to them and I'm liking the stuff that they're putting out. So I wouldn't mind sharing stage with them as well. So
okay. And I think you've sent me some of Sidan's music, haven't you?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I think yes, I did.
Yes. He's up and coming, is he, or is he more?
He's an up and coming. He's an up and coming. I like to work with the up and coming because me myself is an up and coming, as how some persons would put it. But you know, I like to give strength to the people in my batch, quote unquote. Then you know, so you keep the camaraderie in your set. You know what I did? Yeah, your class basically. You know, this is the class of 2015. So the class of 2015, we keep it. We did that. You know, we keep closely knitted and things.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that.
Okay, so you got your own support going on over there.
It's kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think you inspired that. You know.
Oh, good. I'm very pleased to hear that.
Yeah, man. Listening to your program and seeing the strength that other DJs give and the strength that over the years. So, you know, we give thanks. It's a motivation.
You're most welcome every time. So, your next question is going to be, what kind of relationship do you have with music? And I don't want to hear, because obviously the next part is it a work thing, play thing, everything? And everyone who I've interviewed so far has said it's everything. But I want you to tell me, if that is the answer, why it's everything. Yeah, I'm going to drill you.
Right.
I'm going to drill you.
All right, you're putting me on the spot right now. All right.
Yeah.
Music for me. Music is my first love. I wouldn't say it's my everything, but it's my first love. That's what I'm saying, because there comes a time when, for me, there are times when I'll just put music aside to deal with family and just to be a son, a father, a husband, whatever it may be. But there are times when you need to separate the roles. So music is my first love. All of my kids' mother know that music comes before anything else. It's rather bad to say sometimes, but I'm not ashamed to say that really and truly, because this is what puts food on the table. So it takes sacrifices to make the dream happen, you know. So in order to be great, one has to make sacrifices, and in sacrificing, your family in turns are the ones around you, your friends, your family, your relatives, end up having to sacrifice with you. Because, all right, for example, an NFL player then, or a soccer player, like what in England, if that player is good from the age, if that player's talent is discovered from like age 13, all of the family now supports this endeavor that this child is going on, that this young person is going on, so that he can reach his full potential, to know that, guess what, he will be the breadwinner for all of the family. So it's kind of the same thing. You know, the sacrifices have to be made to ensure that the music and the artist gets out there, so that in turn, when the kitty start swell up, everybody feel nice, everybody get them equal share. So maybe because of the work and the sacrifices that we're putting.
Yeah. Very eloquently put, I must say. Yeah. So the sacrifice is worth it at the end of the day, because you're going to be the breadwinner and look after everybody, right?
Yeah. At the end of the day, you know, like, you just have to be frank with it. Sometimes I don't think that persons want to be honest about it, in terms of, because check it, Marcus Garvey kids, I'm certain that as great as Marcus Garvey is, his kids had to endure some duress in making Marcus Garvey's dream, or the work for black people, for us black people, or for people in general, for the world in general, to be fulfilled, or to come to fruition. You understand? So the sacrifices have to be made. It's a part of the journey. As much as I have to sacrifice, because I have a degree in accounting, and I decided that, okay, I'm not going to work for anybody anymore, in terms of, I'm not going to have a boss. I'm going to be the boss of my operation, the boss of my own business. This is how I came to say music is.
We've lost connection. Okay, I'm gonna. We'll have him back in a second, I'm sure.
Hello?
Oh, you're back. That was quick.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's okay. So,
but like
go ahead.
Like I was saying, it's you know, we give thanks. We give thanks to the sacrifices made. We give thanks to the persons that have sacrificed and have continued to sacrifice to make sure that this dream of ours is seen through to its full maturity and thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So, my final question to you this evening, this afternoon, this morning is, do you have a reaction song, which is, I think you know by now, because I think we've had this conversation before, but your reaction song, please, Ajai.
Said I had a close one yesterday.
Oh my God.
Jah put an angel over me. Be strong, hold a firm meditation. One day things must get better. Don't you go down, keep your head above the water, cause one day things must get better. Yeah, man, that's my reaction song.
Oh,
you know?
my
right now,
gosh.
right now, goosebumps up on my skin. So that's how serious it is.
I feel like my face is gonna fall off.
I purposely never sent you that song. I purposely never sent you to the reply to that song, to that question.
And you know what? A lot of people don't. I think because they know that I want to play it. But had I bought that tune in today and had I been playing it now, I probably would have been just as flawed as you, because that's my tune, man. That's my tune.
That's my tune, because that's like a mantra, you know, in terms of that's something to live by, you know, words to know that, guess what? Every day cannot be the same. You know, every day just cannot be the same. So that's what I give thanks for that song. It reiterates the fact. Every day cannot be the same. One day it must get better. It can't get no worse. As we Jamaicans would say, it can't get no worse.
Okay. That was, and I love your rendition. Maybe you should cover that for me. It would be great.
Really now? Yeah. That would be copyright infringement right there.
It would just be for my show. Only me. And you know, a world exclusive just for me. That's fine.
Okay, well, I'll make sure that I call Uncle Bojo.
Yeah,
and ask him, okay?
Yeah, we don't want to get into trouble around here.
Nah, so I'll make sure that I call Uncle Bojo and ask him.
Definitely. So, before we wrap things up, and thank you so much for, I know it took a bit of effort, well, a lot of effort to get the connection and all the rest of it, so it is appreciated.
Well, we don't mind, you know, as long as we get the opportunity to talk to the world and to talk to one of my favorite DJs on the radio, you know, you don't know it go, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And it's well overdue, I must say.
Yeah, true. This is your debut interviewing me, so you need to let the world know that.
The world knows, and it will be on Mixcloud later on this afternoon. For anyone who has missed it, So yes, you will get your copy and you can share it to the world as well. But before you go, you need to let the listeners know where they can find you, social media wise. Where are you at?
All right, for Instagram, it's AJAIRAS. For all of my other social media connection, it's Ras, RAS, A to the A to the A to the I. So A to the J to the A to the I. That's how you spell Ajai, AJAI. So it's Ras Ajai on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, Last FM. But for Instagram, it's Ajai before the Ras. So it's Ajai Ras.
Okay. And failing all of that, I'm guessing, like everybody else, you can be Googled. So...
Well, yeah, you can Google me still, you see me?
You see it?
Google me.
You see
me? You see key code. But you don't know me now, I come on the people them radio and they will make them hear something you have to drop. You know, one of my style, lad. It's not my style. It's never to leave the people with something.
All right, leave the people with something.
It's never my style.
So, yeah. So, do you have any music up and coming new soon, coming this?
Well, we have. I have some special things in the pipeline just about now. I have a cover to do, my first cover. It's gonna be of a Passenger song, because really? Passenger is one of my favorite artists. Like, really? Passenger that dude is terrible, man. He's great. But anyway, I'm gonna cover a Passenger song, so you know that the fans can look out for that. Mm-hmm. We have some other works coming out. Right now we're in the studio with Slider Productions, formerly Ramesh Records. Mm-hmm. So we have 2 singles to be released soon by Money Matters Entertainment. And a couple persons we're doing some work with, but we're not ready to unleash because we have a little management situation lining up about now. Big deal lining up. So we're about, we don't want to talk too much and let the puss out of the bag. So that's something to go. So we're keeping it close to our heart right now. But just previewing and said, look out for the thing. We're coming. Okay. Going on tour this summer. We're ending up to the closing of the summer. We're going on tour in Trinidad. So, great things in the pipeline. The people can look out for it. We're coming to Germany soon as well. So, we might just, after Germany, we might just touch the UK and come do a promotional tour there or something. But,
I think
we have some things. We have some things in the pipeline, so you can look out for it.
Okay. So when you're coming to the UK, because it will happen, you need to let me know so I can promote and all these things, because it's support for support. And
yes, I
keep me posted with the new and also upcoming artists that you're working with as well, so that we can get them out there most definitely.
Yes, I.
Okay, so we're going to wrap things up with Ras Ajai today. Is there anything you want to say before you go, and anyone that you want to big up, shout out, large up, tall up on all these things?
Well, all these things, we'll say give thanks first and foremost to SFDC Radio for the opportunity to do this interview. We say Dissector Selector, big up yourself. We say Silver Fox, big up yourself, my general. I don't know the things that we stay humble, we stay meek and mild. Rastafari is our king, So as a Rasta youth, we make sure the work first we put out. The hype can stay, but the message, every time you listen to a Ras Ajai song, make sure you sit in and you listen. We give thanks to the real, we give thanks to the applause and all of that, but at the end of the day, it's a message you come to bring. We are the type of message artists, so like how them solution and name, Ja Messenger, Where they are, I bring forth this work, I would just want the people give a listening ear, look out for the artist, give the artist strength. If you can support the music and iTunes, support it. You don't know it's it. Rastafari is the Almighty. I will give thanks to everybody within the parameter. Our voice, Haile Selassie as the Almighty. Rastafari.
Beautiful. And before you go, I'd like you to hail up Dean Fraser for me the next time you link him, because we need to do another Skype tour really soon.
Okay. They're on tour right now. They're on a Europe tour right now. as soon as they get in, we organize something and make sure so the whole crew, Ali and everybody, we try to organize something for everybody there within the one space, and we'll do something.
All right. I look forward to that, most definitely.
Yeah, man. You can look forward, you can count on me for that, and you know that.
I know that.
We're gonna make it happen, man.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking time out once again, and we will definitely chat soon.
Blessed.
Thank you to your supporters as well, and those who have sacrificed in quotation marks, because obviously you have family and they are doing the whole sacrifice thing so that you are able to do what it is that you are so passionate about and do so well, I must add. So thank you for sharing your music with me. And I do recall the first time I linked you, I asked you for music and you made me wait about 5 months for that music, you know. But
that's good. Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, I suppose.
Patience is a virtue.
I suppose. All right, Ajai.
No, it's not supposed. You should know.
Well, it was worth the wait, I will say. Definitely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It won't happen again.
I know it won't.
Again.
Okay, I'm going to let you go now and enjoy the rest of your day, but I'll speak to you later on, and I'll also send you the link for this show, which is recording right about now. So
also give thanks.
Yeah, most definitely. And big up, bless up on
Haile
one.
Selassie.
All right.
Rastafari.
One
Blessed.
love.
Team Ras Ajai, Black Side, Rastafari. Oh.
What a beautiful soul. Such a beautiful soul. Once again, interview done by myself in 2015 with Ras Ajai, and I'm just going to take a moment to show you the diversity of this artist. As he mentioned in the interview, and as I aforementioned from the bio, the musical influences were so vast, and that was definitely reflected in the people he worked with, the collaborations, the productions that he decided to jump on. Unfortunately, myself doing production as well, we didn't quite make it. We nearly got there, but we didn't quite make it. But in all honesty, I already knew what he would sound like on my production, and that sound will never leave me at all. So through his music, Ras Ajai will always live on. Unfortunately, he was gunned down last week, aged 47. Shot and killed by an armed assailant in Waterford, Portmore, St. Catherine. That took place on Saturday night. Ras Ajai was also known for portraying Claude Massop in the Bob Marley One Love film. And it's funny because I was reasoning with Dean Fraser last week, and he spoke about the intrigue and interest that Ras Ajai had towards Claude Massop before this the acting role even came up way back. Dean Fraser was the one who schooled Ajai in the ways of Claude and told him how he dressed and what he did, and there was conversations about certain jewelry. And so when Ajai went for the audition, he actually asked the people who were running the auditions for the jewelry. Like, I don't know whether they gave him the costume, but he was asking, where's the ring and where's the this and where's the that, and rumor has it that that got those extra that attention to detail is what got him through the door. Although he would have got through the door anyway. His character, his charisma, his laugh, his smile, his everything. Yeah, he's not going anywhere as far as I'm concerned. absent in flesh, and that's all it is. But as I said, I'm going to play you the diversity of Ajai's music. Underneath me now, I have an instrumental. I'm going to let you hear a little piece of this. This is Fascia, Ras Ajai, Lion Dub, with an instrumental called Murder Sound. And this one's from way back. So I had to dig deep for this one. And when I listened to him on this, I'm glad. Listen, I've gone from being on the brink of tears during the show to actually like smiling with glee, because Ras Ajai was a force to be reckoned with, and when you hear him on this, it's a mad thing. So without delay, because I am watching the time, but you know what, the time is not going to control me today. Today will be a day that the show will have to run over, if that's what has to happen. Let me give you the sounds of Ras Ajai on this Murder Sound original mix.
kae-c.
Hey yo, check it out. This is Ras Ajai representing, you know, the damn jingle. Hey yo, lion up. That's a face, I big up myself, you know. Whoa. Hey yo, this is the unconquerable sound, you know. But them know them die. Run up in a war and them die.
Dissector Selector.
Yeah. Glad we put it on them flyer, cause them know we murder sound. But people with about, you know what we are on the ground. Tell them little some pack up the whole of them a come around. The plate when man a fire coulda buy a little sound. If you ready like me ready, just step away and set it up. Dump smoke full up the place and make them breath it all like up. Coulda said that doesn't kill and me not afraid for make a war. Now you jump up it off and make it spark. Little did you know we had some shots because of blood. Anywhere we go we had the start for any show. Quick beside the premiums as reaction never slow. Most much of the place we say yeah that more. Little did you know we had because of blood. Anywhere we go we had the start for any show. Quick beside the premiums as reaction never slow. Most much of the place we say yeah that more, you know. Them not fi ever be willing can work so hard begin a heal. The boy them not gonna get no chance to ever see me feel. None for them a big it farmer woulda want me go to jail. But my mother prayer guide me out, that's why me must prevail. The levels we establish all my grandkids up enough. Never been a punk, my father never grow me son. Man a lion in the jungle, you no sheep no day your son. It's so good when me I tell you pay attention to the floor. Little did you know we have some chance because of blood. Anywhere we go we are the star for any show. Quick beside the premium cause reaction never slow. Much of the place me say yeah that more want you know. Little did you know we have some chance because of blood. Anywhere we go we are the star for any show. Quick beside the premium cause reaction never slow. Much of the place me say yeah that more want you know.
I'm going to take this opportunity to do some SoundCloud shout outs, because in all honesty, Massive and Crew, I will be taking a little bit of a hiatus. I can't say how long it will be for, but just to keep you company until I return, it is all the W's, soundcloud.com/dissector-selector. Alternatively, you can head over to dissectorselector.com for all your dissector needs. I would like to shout out regionally, those of you in Pryor in the United States of America have been pummeling my SoundCloud. I don't know what's happening there, but shout out to you guys over there in Pryor. Shout out to those in Melbourne, Australia, Hounslow, UK, Memphis, Glenside, and Cincinnati, United States of America. Wagwan. Shout out to those in Spain, those in Wood Green and Dunstable, UK, Sofia in Bulgaria, Wagwan, Luton and High Wycombe in the UK, Tottenham, UK, Queens and Arcata, United States of America, Wagwan. Big up yourselves, most definitely. Bless up on one love. I appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, I do have a backlog of shows which I hadn't uploaded to SoundCloud, which I will, so that at least while I'm absent, you guys will have some replays to listen to alongside this one. But yes, I will be back. I'm always back. Music is the remedy, and sometimes it takes for me to step away before I realize just how medicinal it is. So I'm very sure I won't be away too long, but I didn't want to go and not make you guys aware. So when we talk about diversity, let me go into how I feel right now.
Me check the climate, your arms out from a day. Invalid things me said them start putting a play. Distract the people, them want start lead them astray. Then Sunday morning, now them want go run go pray. Keep doing wrong, we not gonna ever find a better way. Instill the morals and the values that my granny say. Loud the street and pray your book, forget you made this straight, so you can elevate. Father, we need you now. Father, we need you now. Father, we need you now. Need you to make a way somehow. While some a chop say some a goes down the place, the youth them hearty dark and only full of hate. It seems the incense only corrupt in them brain, and lighting candle only leave them in a pain. What are the options? What the hell you want the youth to do? Wake up a morning and the system just a pressure you. No work, no hope, no school, no seems like it dead for you. Just tell me what to do. Father, we need you now. Father, we need you now. Father, we need you now. Need you to make a way somehow. But check the climate, your arms out from a day.
Sounds of Ras Ajai with Need You Now. This is a deeply spiritual and emotionally charged anthem calling out for divine intervention in a time of chaos and devastation, produced by Total Evolution Production. Level. Coming our shout over the thing. Inspired by the heavy burdens faced in today's world, the song blends heartfelt vocals with a cinematic, reggae-driven atmosphere. Ras Ajai delivers a prayer-like performance, raw, urgent and sincere, expressing humanity's collective cry for guidance, protection and strength from the Most High. This track captures the feeling of standing in the middle of catastrophe while looking towards the heavens, asking for mercy, clarity, and upliftment. With powerful lyrics layered over dramatic, immersive production, Need You Now becomes more than a song. It's a global plea for hope, healing, and restoration. What more could you want? What more could you want? Diversity. Next tune.
Crossroad Music.
I ain't not care where them want to do. All I know is what I come to do. Rastafari work so true. Hey, fire will be blazing. I read a fire in a room. I ain't no dark, so me nah loot no bone. Say them can't touch me like sweet no cold. Fire blazing. I read a fire in a room. Say man a king, so me free to get my mood. I coulda never touch my brother keyboard. Every day when me rise, my face the journey call life. Muscle and my muscle real hard to survive. Hey, big up the youth, some way up 3 9 to 5. And if not, then I go on and can't do the drive. But not choose to sit down and fall by the wayside. Now look now and now, me say I not be right. The Babylon for sure want give some of them a right. So me no want to
Teach it up, Dissector Selector.
I ain't not care where them want to do. All I know is what I come to do. Rastafari work so true. Hey, fire will be blazing.
Dissector Selector.
I ain't no dark, so me nah loot no bone. Say them can't touch me like sweet no cold. Fire blazing. I read a fire in a room. Say man a king, so me free to get my mood. I coulda never touch my brother keyboard. Every day when me rise, my face the journey call life. Muscle and my muscle real hard to survive. Hey, big up the youth, some way up 3 9 to 5. And if not, then I go on and can't do the drive. But not choose to sit down and fall by the wayside. Now look now and now, me say I not be right. The Babylon for sure want give some of them a right. So me no want a lazy man think I'm far by my side. Fire blazing. I read a fire in a room. I in a dark, so me nah loot no bone. Say them can't touch me like sweet no cold. Fire blazing. I read a fire in a room. Say man a king, so me free to get me own. I coulda never got my brother people. Well the big guys find ways now to keep the people down. Them always stay dependent and living on the slum. I say the youths them get son up play while the body they are drunk. Make sure you make a run when you side the cheaper guns. What he say no make fun yo when him a bust him gun. Cause him a for extra gun for anybody left for ground. Laws are govern the rich now designed for the poor. It's a world by epidemic and no yard you allowed fire blazing. I read a fire in a room. I in a dark, so me nah look no bone. Say them can't touch me like sweet no cold. Fire blazing. I read a fire in a room. Say man a king, so me free to get my own. I coulda never got my brother people. Willie and him syndrome, it can't see for done. The ones who get caught, me say yeah straight for your bun. Enough to sign the judgment and go think them put a run. At a laugh and start flow, much better than the sun. Some ask so me salt and if me can't cool down. Cut them off now, they with them flattering tongue. Rastafari works, I bring to you with love. Hey, fire will be blazing. Red a fire in a row. I in a dark, I'm not on the boat. I coulda never got my brother people. Fire blazing. I red a fire in a row. Some man a king, some a people get my boat.
Diversity of this artist. Out of the sounds of Ras Ajai with Flyer will be blazing into the sounds of Fantastic featuring Ras Ajai with Where You At.
Where you at? Tell me where you be at. And what's your name on IG?
Cause you are like a picture that you posted up on Twitter.
Yeah, girl, like your mindset. I can tell your personality, you don't be posting no nonsense. Nope. I'm glad you accept my request cause your page was private. I like when I comment, the pics with you smiling, you shine like a diamond. No lie, being honest, you just gorgeous, girl, you so sweet. Gotta follow you and retweet. You ain't follow back, but I ain't mad at that. I just hope one day that we meet. is your real name Erica. Wanna fly you over to America. I can treat you good, I'll cherish you. Dinner plans, I'll shellfish you. Want a peace of mind, I'll share with you. Never alone, I'll be there with you. Don't find it weird if I stare at you. Your complexion popping and your hair, what's up? Your eyes dreamy, love your lips with lipstick. Such an epic twit pic. Perfect, no need to fix it. You got haters, ignore them bitches. They just mad, they don't fit your description. But you fit the description of what I've been missing. I can make it work no matter the distance. I sent you a DM. Wanna know if you got Skype? If you do, that'd be cool. We can talk face to face tonight.
Where you at? Girl from overseas. Who you there? Surely teasing me.
I like that picture that you posted up on Twitter.
Where you at? Tell me where you be at. And what's your name on IG?
Cause you are like that picture that you posted up on Twitter.
What app do you use for your filters? Maybe you can help me. I know you over there with a phone full of selfies. WhatsApp me, here go my number. Make sure you text me. I just got it. You said, hey, they me default sexy. Yet you looking all innocent. You significant. Tight and toned up like you hit the gym. Game like baseball, girl, I pitch to win. Just another area that I'm gifted in. Really like you though. If you stop talking to me, I go psycho, yo. LOL, glad you like the joke. Yeah, right. Not for real, I really wife you though. You like make up my mind. You just be talking and make up a line. But don't front, I know you be liking the rhymes. Go check out my YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, that's really me, babe, it's not a mirage. When you get here, we can hop in my ride. Go for a drive to the coastline, Miami Beach, watch the sunrise. Go ahead and post that. With me is where you be at. Warm me up, I know that London is cold. No chemical, but I love your react. Shit, look excited for act. Shit, like when this finna happen. I'm copping your ticket now. Completing transaction.
Where you at? Girl from overseas. Who you there? Surely teasing me.
I like that picture that you posted up on Twitter.
Where you at? Tell me where you be at. And what's your name on IG?
Cause you are like that picture that you posted up on Twitter.
From time you hear Ajai talking about liking picture that posted up on Twitter, you know this is some old school vibes, because what is it? It's not even Twitter anymore, and I don't even know about people posting pictures on there right now. If you're posting pictures on Twitter, you're old school for real. But yes, that was an international collaboration with an artist by the name of Fantastic, with a K at the end, with Ras Ajai in the chorus right there. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of share the diversity of this artist and just show how the musical influences, as far and wide and diverse as they were or are, has influenced Ajai's work. I remember hearing this tune, and this tune I'm going to play next, and I knew at this point that the levels had gone all the way up to a different hemisphere, and I was like, yo, my lord, me proud of you, you know. Jaja.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Militant T. Wagwan, brother.
Alright then. Me touch me roll, me hear my brother one press. If you touch the road, me have to get a new crep. Tell I see the rest, I said the well. Alright. Me coulda tell you about your see. Ocean I run the street. Never have a girl for repeat. I will back it no way. Lifestyle it not cheap. Be a dead face in a jean. Coulda tell you about your seed. Dirty rock around the street. Never have a girl for repeat. I will back it no way. Lifestyle it not cheap. Be a dead face in a jean. Alright.
Sounds of Ras Ajai with a tune called Dirty Motion. This was produced, this is Dirty Rock production, so he's now at the point where he teamed up with Sean Paul and the whole Dirty A thing kick off. But yeah, this tune right here, Levels.
Motion around the street, never have a girl for repeat. I will back it no way.
Lifestyle is not cheap. Hear that face in a cheat. Coulda tell you about your seat. Dirty rock around the street. Never have a girl for repeat. I bring my kid the week. Lifestyle is not cheap. Hear that face in a alright. White collar type and boys see me them shiver. No the package me there you fi deliver. Everybody as a killer, but a who do it skiller. Now who one bigger, but a who drop quicker.
kae-c.
Watch on a Dissector Selector. This is Ras Ajai representing from out of the dirty rap. Woo! Alright then, fi said them one kill with sound that is a stretch. Watch them, I wonder which dub I play next. Girl, I hear me song, I say something well wet. Dissector Selector. Me coulda tell you about your seat. Dissector like around the street. Never play a dub for repeat and our box it in a week. Lifestyle in a cheap. Hear that face in a jeep. Coulda tell you about your seat. Dissector around the street. Never play a dub for repeat and our box it in a week. Lifestyle in a cheap. Kill a little sound quite sweet. Alright. She touch a class, she never left it bang bang. Any sound test, no say she a bad girl. Select a malice, them friend, both say them a top man. After them get kill here, they make a bad plan. And a trick, them get tricked, them a figure through the rank. Them a fight for a chance, for test champion. No, she no ramp, be a crux in the swamp. And she kill boy for real. And me coulda tell you about your scene. Dissector around the street. Never play a dub or repeat, and the box it in a week. Lifestyle in a cheap. Kill a little sound quite sweet. Coulda tell you about your seat. My selector around the street. Never played up for repeat and the box it the week. Lifestyle in a cheap. Alright, white collar top a nigga boy see her them shiver. No what the package she there you fi deliver. Everybody has a killer but a who do it killer. Now who one bigger but a who draw quicker. See them now girl a cheer for the tip. What them a do fi real, them only coulda dream. You them lock up in a house when a she a run the street. You them know say she dirty but it. Me coulda tell you about your see. Dissector around the street. Never played up for repeat and the box it no week. Lifestyle in a cheap. Hear them face in a jeep. Coulda tell you about your see. Dissector around the street. Never played up for repeat and the box it no week. Lifestyle in a cheap. Kill a little sound quite sweet. Watch out man, this is Ras Ajai represented for Dissector, my selector. You don't need go. And as a man as every time impress. Tell them to don't run in, cause you don't box heavy and clean. I'm full of big machine. Woo!
Every time said I love you girl, said I love you girl. It's a giant game. Every time you come around me, I get weak. And it feels so good to be wrapped up with you in the sheets. Whenever you say you have to leave, girl, I can't sleep. And I've slowly realized that you have made my life complete. Never have I been this high. Makes me feel like I'm way up in the sky. I tell no lie, sacrifice anything to never see you cry. Swallow my pride. No longer will my feelings hide. You alone bring joy to my life. Every time you come around, every time. Said I love you girl, said I love you girl. It's a giant game.
Dissector Selector.
Every time you come around me, I get weak. And it feels so good to be wrapped up with you in the sheets. Whenever you say you have to leave, girl, I can't sleep. And I've slowly realized that you have made my life complete. Never have I been this high. Makes me feel like I'm way up in the sky. I tell no lie, sacrifice anything to never see you cry. Swallow my pride, no longer will my feelings hide. You alone bring joy to my life. Every time you come around me, every time I get weak. And it feels so good to be wrapped up with you in the sheets. Whenever you say you have to leave, girl, I can't sleep. And I've slowly realized that you have made my life complete. Did you know that love could feel this way? When you truly care about someone, it takes your breath away. I don't care what the world wants to say. All I know, girl, with you, my life I wanna share. Every time you come around me, I get weak. And it feels so good to be wrapped up with you in the sheets. Whenever you say you have to leave, girl, I can't sleep. And I've slowly realized that you have made my life complete. That I've been seeking this chance to express my mind, to tell you how I feel, girl, for the longest time. To tell you that I want you, girl, got to make you mine. We'll be together till the end of time. Say I love you, girl. Cause every time you come around me, I get weak. And it feels so good to be wrapped up with you in the sheets. Whenever you say you have to leave, girl, I can't sleep. And I've slowly realized that you have made my life complete. Tell you how I feel.
This tune right here, I had it on repeat for must be months. Absolutely loved and still love this tune. I believe Dean Fraser is on the harmonies. I stand to be corrected if I must, but absolutely beautiful tune. I am going to wrap things up right about now because I could actually go on with this playlist for so much longer. But I feel like I've completed my task and I've done so without crying on air, although I nearly got there. But I'd like to take a moment to just send my condolences, prayers and love to the family, friends and fans of Ras Ajai. I don't know what to say, so I'm not going to make something up on the spot. I am going to leave you guys with a Dissector production, which has been hitting me differently this past week, and when you hear it, you will know why. But before I give you that, I need to leave you with these few words.
Ras Ajai representing for Dissector Selector, watching the Empress, happy birthday. You don't know, more life, more strength and more joy, more blessings. So may I deal with my selector, big up yourself, you know, my Lord. Watch, you know, never leave me on my journey. Jah, I know you are for me. Say some will hate and try to harm me. Please don't ever forsake me. I know that your prayer in the Empress, so big up yourself, you know, more life, more strength and more joy. But watch, you know, every time you come around me, I get weak. And it feels so good to be wrapped up with you in the sheets. Whenever you say you're gonna leave, girl, happy birthday, more.
It's a Dissector production.
One madman reaching out to all who lose a loved one. Oh, 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 no. Oh.
This is the sounds of one madman with a tune called Can't Believe on the Memory Salute production. No, not even. The Memory Salute rhythm. I'm twist up now. I am very twist up. Sounds of one madman. Can't Believe. Memory Salute rhythm. Dissector Productions. You can get this one exclusively on dissectorselector.com and nowhere else, because we're now ramped with he say and she say and streams and all these nonsense things. But you see this tune right here. The irony is when this artist wrote the tune and I listened to it, I was like, I wanted to give some input surrounding, you know, the contents, and he turned to me and he said, this is life, this is what I'm living, what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing. So as much as we can go around a thing, this is what it is. And now experiencing what it is, I have to say, one madman, salute, sir. Thank you for sticking to your standards. I will say, I was going to say something else, but I'm not going to say it. Thank you for believing in your song, your writing ability, and not changing anything. Because if you changed it, it wouldn't be, to me, what it is right now. So before I get emotional, I'm just going to play the tune and take myself away. But yeah, big up, bless up, and one love. Dissector Selector is out the building.
Look up to you as I can.
We're now fast start the thing. Let's do this properly.
It's a Dissector production.
Touch. One madman reaching out to all who lose a loved one. Oh, 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 no. Oh, 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 no. Confused at your graveside, me I wonder what happened. Still can't believe all when me skin at the coffin. Flesh might gone, but your soul not forgotten. Whoever do you that in a hell, them are rotten. Unfair game, them give you a bad tackle. Destined for greatness, think that could have stopped you. Legacy live on your children, them got you. Oh, oh, I'm missing you. We shall right, we could have bring you back. Say then now we can call our video chat. Me have to wonder why them have to do you that. Such a wicked ass. Still can't believe you're gone. Going you never stop around. You never yet see them.
Something was going to happen today. Something was going to happen today. And it's happening. I need to take a moment to big up Dilly Stingray Records for the mix on this one. I need to send a shout out to everybody who is involved in the production. Shout out to Mafia for it's your Earth Strong today. Big up yourself, most definitely. Bless up on one love. I've been so focused on getting through today and doing what I need to do that I have neglected certain shout outs. So if I have not bigged you up, just know that it's love. It's love. Like, from me, it's always going to be love. If it's either love or nothing. There's no halfway house. So once again, let's do this properly and sign out properly. Big up, bless up on one love properly.
It's a Dissector production.
Touch. One madman reaching out to all who lose a loved one. Oh, 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 no. Oh, 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 no. Confused at your graveside, me I wonder what happened. Still can't believe all when me skin at the coffin. Flesh might gone, but your soul not forgotten. Whoever do you that in a hell, them are rotten. Unfair game, them give you a bad tackle. This destined for greatness, think that coulda stop you. Legacy live on your children, them got you. Oh, oh, I'm missing you. We shall write it, coulda bring you back. See them now we can call not video chat. Me have to wonder why them have to do you that. Such a wicked app. Still can't believe you're gone, knowing you never mix up in a wrongs. Why them have to pull you up a can? Wish you coulda bring you forward with a song. Big fat slipping on me palm. Pour some liquor on the floor for me family. God we no like what I want. I just to keep the family strong. Oh, 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 no. When me remember how far we had chat from, in a the street from Whitehall to Waltham. We used to fill our vibes and lights, and they are petty look y'all all night long. The juvie them look up to you as an icon, cause you never yet see them hype, and none of them plead them cause oh ja, they know not what they done. I'm missing you, we shall write we coulda bring you back. See them now we can call not video chat. Me have to wonder why them have to do you that. Such a wicked app. Still can't believe you're gone, knowing you never mix up in a wrongs. Why them have to pull you up a can? Wish you coulda bring you forward with a song. Big fat slipping on me palm. Pour some liquor on the floor for me family. God me no like what I want. I just to keep the family strong. Oh, oh,